So compiled in this slide are just some of the ways we think you can make the most of your conference, many of which we've kind of already talked about and touched upon in this presentation. So one of the first things that we would suggest to you is to attend the focus groups. They are really a fabulous way to meet people in a much smaller, intimate setting. And focus groups tend to surround, a particular interest or topic. Jess and I both have been presiders over focus groups and are presiders over focus groups, and we can definitely attest to seeing a lot of new people come to focus groups at every conference and make lifelong friendships and connections. So definitely attend the focus groups. Attending the Newcomers and University Reception is another great way to meet people. Attending poster sessions, as we talked about, but also attending plenaries, because these highlight, really well-known and reputable scholars and practitioners who study families, and they tend to cut across a lot of common interest, and a lot of people attend the plenary sessions. They're a big highlight of the conference. So then you can attend them, and then you can also discuss plenaries later with other people and kind of have some common ground with other conference attendees, like, oh, did you see so-and-so's talk? That was quite thought-provoking, or what have you. It's a really good idea to shadow a friend or a colleague or a professor who is going to the conference and is familiar with NCFR. Maybe you can even ask your professor beforehand or your friend beforehand to introduce you to colleagues ahead of time, so you kind of might be aware of some people before you even get to the conference. Introduce yourself when asking questions in sessions. So when you are attending sessions and they open the floor up to a Q&A and you stand up and say, "Hi, my name is so-and-so from," and then enter, talk about your affiliation and then ask your question. And we can't really mention, enough, I think, just about talking to people and striking up conversations anywhere, anytime you can. Introducing yourself at the different sessions, at the posters, at section member meetings, focus groups. Chances are, especially at these different sessions and posters and such that you attend, you're going to have people there who share your similar interests. So do not be afraid to talk to people. Ask about their meal plans is another really good suggestion. Say, hey, do you have any place that you're going to go eat? And kind of going back to focus groups and maybe even section member meetings. I know some focus groups do occur later on in the afternoon, close to the evening time at NCFR. And sometimes after the focus group is finished, some people will just announce, hey, y'all, we're going to go, have a meal at this particular restaurant. You're welcome to attend. Or, hey, we're just going to go hang out in the lobby in the restaurant. Anyone is welcome to go. And so that can be a really, really wonderful opportunity to continue the conversation and to have that informal setting to meet and chat with people during mealtime. Of course, bring business cards. And definitely be strategic with your schedule. My goodness. There are conference apps. There is a conference app that you can download and that can help you plan on the sessions that you want to attend. You can download from the NCFR website the online program and review, who's presenting on what day. You can look up abstracts. And that way, you really have a good idea ahead of time where you want to go and where you want to be.
So generally, the NCFR website is a wonderful resource to help prepare you for the conference. There are a lot of handouts and other videos that go more in depth on these presentation formats as well as others, and the various roles that you can play at the NCFR conference. There's also a great webpage for NCFR newcomers with a video from the students and new professionals on what they wish they had known when they attended their first NCFR conference. While you're at the conference, it's a good idea to follow NCFR on Facebook and Twitter so that you can hear about what's going on in other sessions that you may not be able to attend and to stay up to date on any last-minute changes to the conference schedule. And ultimately, it's important to remember that we were all first-time conference attendees at some point, so you're in good company, and we look forward to seeing you at the next NCFR conference.